name's Lexliosis, and I am chilling with RSonic. What up, RSonic?
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
So this is our second episode of Who is December City, and in case you guys didn't know, RSonic or Ray Lewis is a Marine rapper, photographer, and journalist, and he is in December City as well, obviously. So Ray, my first question is for you is tell us who RSonic is.
Our Sonic is I don't know, he's life. He's a father. He's just a creative artist individual and just always a student. Always learning and always trying to understand the world and try to make a better place through music and creativity and art.
That's great. So, like you said, you're a father. What's it like to be a father, and how long have you been doing that?
It's surreal and 6 years because she's six.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's just a surreal experience, because a lot of artists they feel like young at heart, like kids at heart. So like to feel like a kid at heart, but then have a kid, it's kind of like you have to step out of that kind of mindset and put yourself
Mhm.
aside and really focus on being a different individual. So it's a totally different job. It's
Yeah.
a it's humbling and it teaches you unselfishness.
It is. It is like a full time job. And speaking of jobs, what's it like to be a Marine?
Oh, it's cool. I mean, I never thought I would be a Marine. When I was growing up, I was like really small. I was like 4'11". So I was a small guy. I weighed like 90 pounds. I never would have thought I was a Marine. I actually got picked on by Marines because I grew up in the hometown of where Marines are, Oceanside, California,
Right.
by Camp Pendleton, one of the main bases. And it just it never crossed my mind. And it's that also is something that I never would have expected. But it's awesome because I've had lots of experiences abroad and in Iraq and Afghanistan and stuff like that. So
Wow.
it's really cool, really cool.
That is really cool. So what's a day in the life of our Sonic look like?
You said Arsonic as in like hip hop or
No,
as in
just like a day as you, like
oh, a day in
Ray
the life.
and our
Okay,
Sonic.
well,
Yeah.
so I'll wake up like 6 o'clock. I'll get ready. I'll wash up.
Yeah.
I'll wash up, do my thing. I usually don't eat breakfast until after I do like a lot of like morning duties that I have at work, which is like I go to work about 7. I do all my morning duties. I finish that about 9. I'll eat, some oatmeal or whatever.
Hmm.
Kind of detailed, I know.
Yeah. No, we like it. Keep it coming.
send, send some emails. Uh, Whatever projects we got going on. I'm a journalist, so usually it's a lot of stories I write, and then we might go out to a photo shoot throughout the day. Um, I'm more senior in the Marines, so I usually correct, the other younger Marine stories or see how they're doing or try to mentor or just share little
Hmm.
nuggets and the wisdom that I've got because I've been in for about 8 years. And since I've been in for that long, I like to share and spread all the knowledge so they in turn can pass it on later.
Right.
And then, I'll go to chow or lunch. We call it chow in the military world. And then come back, work a little bit more. We'll go out to physical fitness for about an hour, come back, clean up, and that's basically it. I mean, it's people might think because I'm a journalist in the Marines, I just have a cushy, office job, but we
Hmm.
still go out there and get dirty,
Hmm.
and it depends on what we're doing. We'll go out to the rifle range, make sure my rifle skills are on point. We'll make sure that my physical fitness is on point.
Hmm.
Combat conditioning, we do all of that. We
Wow.
do swimming, so we have to be able to swim, shoot, run, all of that, because when the time comes to be deployed, you got to be ready. So
Right.
that's the
Wow.
day in the life of me.
That
Oh,
is.
no, wait,
Yeah,
not
I
yet.
was gonna say that's just the end of the workday.
That's the end of the workday. See, a lot of people don't notice that. They don't realize that I get up at 6, and my day doesn't end till like 6 in the evening, far as work wise. And then after that, on my free time or whatever you call it, or when I'm supposed to be resting, that's when I start, writing lyrics and rapping and
Wow.
networking and skyping and doing interviews.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's when all that stuff goes down in the evening, and whenever I can find time to shoot a video on the
Jeez.
weekend or something, that's when I do it. I mean, it's a nonstop thing, and then when the writing and the recording
Mm.
and shooting videos, all that goes until about 11, 12, midnight, maybe one sometimes. Um, if we're all really hype, when we're all together, like with December City, it'll be like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I'll have to get up at 6 and then start the process
Start the
over and
day
over again.
again. Yeah, you are.
That's the day.
Sonic is the hardest worker. We'll be like, Sonic, like, man, you should go to bed. Like, you got work in the morning, and it's like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and he's like, nah, I gotta get this video up. I'm almost done editing it. He is such a hard worker. So you're a Marine, you come home, you rap, you're also a father, you just have like so many multiple jobs in your life. But I recently saw that you were dropping a project called The Marine, and the cover looks dope. Shout out to whoever did that. But what I know everyone is dying to know is, what is the project The Marine gonna be? Is it gonna be a song? Is it gonna be a video? Is it gonna be a tape?
I'm gonna tell you, it's a music project.
Oh, you're gonna dog me like that? All right.
But I
Well,
mean, if they stay on my Facebook, they can see. I mean, I don't. You saw I dropped another photo
mm,
from one of the
I did. I
shoots.
saw that. Yeah.
It's gonna be a quality project.
Just a.
There's gonna be good music on there.
Wow. We're gonna have to talk after because I need to know this stuff. Uh,
Professional grade.
he won't even tell December Gang. That's how big it's gonna be, guys.
I'm not
Um,
even telling December Gang. That's big.
um. So tell us about how you got into rap and who your favorite rapper is.
I got into rap, like accident, in Oceanside, California, which is kind of by San Diego and LA and all of that. For
Right.
anybody who doesn't really know what that is, it's south of LA and north of Mexico. That's where I grew up, and it's kind of close to Carlsbad, which is the city where Tony Hawk grew up.
Right.
So if you know that area is big in extreme sports like biking, skateboarding, rollerblading, all that, and I grew up in that era of people going and doing extreme sports and stuff like that. It's just Cali, I mean, Cali, it's sunny all the time, so you can go outside and
Mhm.
whatever, skateboard.
Right.
So I used to skateboard. I mean, I have some skateboard videos up there too. I like to do that sometimes, but I used to skateboard and listen to a lot of rock music and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I would be in my room listening to rock music, and my mom's friend came over and she's like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm just like, Nirvana or Green Day or punk music or whatever.
Right.
And she was like, "What?" And she was, to put it bluntly, she was like, "Hey, you're black and you don't listen to rap." I mean, it's not a racist thing. It was just, a lot of people thought, if you're black, you should listen to rap or
Right.
whatever.
Right. Right. Right.
Today, we know that it doesn't matter what color you are. I mean, look at you.
You
I
know.
mean, you are the illest MCs I know, and you're not even anywhere close to that.
Thank
You know
you.
what I mean?
But no, no, for sure. Like it is like a stereotype that a lot of people
It's
invest
just,
in.
and I don't necessarily like them because I feel like if you're cool people, I mess with you. I don't care what color you are.
Right.
Because there were stereotypes set up, when I was a kid and stuff like that, they always said stuff like that, and I was like, "Huh, what's rap?"
Yeah.
And she gave me the double CD to Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death.
Yeah.
Done.
And you hooked. You were hooked.
Because like I liked Biggie because he's a big dude. He's a fat dude, and he was like, "Hey, I have insecurities. I'm not perfect, but hey, I'm a rock with it. I'm a roll with
Right.
it. Hey,
Right.
hey, you love me or hate me, whatever. I'm a fat dude, but hey, I'm confident in myself. I'm gonna do it." He goes,
Right.
"Black and ugly as ever. However, I stay coochie down to the socks." You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm still friend. So it gave me like a little motivation because I was like, at that time I was a small dude, and I'm like, I'm a small dude, but it still doesn't matter because I can still make a
Right.
difference like Biggie did.
And so
even though
he's your
opposite,
favorite rapper, correct?
um, it's hard because I like hip hop.
Yeah.
He would be like
He's up there.
he's up there. He would be in my top 5 because he like embodies, like, when I think of Biggie, I think the hip hop cipher, the corner. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Like, oh yeah, let's do this. Let's get in the cipher. I like Tupac too for his poetic. I like Andre 3000 because he's just so versatile.
Right.
Like, he's amazing to me. One of my most current people, Childish Gambino. I just like anybody who has something to say, like creative and go on. But does that not stop me from liking, like, 2 Chainz and stuff
Of
like that?
course.
It be catchy stuff. Like, you can say what you want, but like all those other rappers who don't necessarily everybody doesn't want to listen to all this. Like, you have to think about it all the time.
Right.
You don't want to just let your mind free.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
after you work, like you said, after you work a huge 12-hour day out in the fields and out in the office, that you're not going to want to come home and always be consciously thinking. You need to turn your mind off, give it a rest. Um,
I used to juggle, believe it or
used
not.
to
Like,
juggle.
yeah, he would do like formulas,
Yeah.
and to get your mind off of it, he would do something very simple and like juggle or do something fun.
Right,
Like,
right.
so you always have to do something like that for balance.
Of course. Um, so just taking away from your music a little bit and talk about the group's music, December Gang, what do you, if I just ask you a broad question like what is December Gang, what would you tell everyone?
Oh man, global.
We're global.
I say global because we're the world. We represent the world, literally. You know, we got people from Canada, we got people from the UK, Jam. We got me from the West Coast, Cali. We got Gowie from the East Coast. We got Jelani also from lower East Coast. We have PK from Virginia area. We have Tony Chaos from Texas. We have Dom from the Midwest, Wisconsin. We have Grizz from
Nevada.
Montana. You see what I mean? We have members from everywhere. We have Manak. He's in the East Coast, but he's a Spanish speaking. Come on, like we represent the world. So December City,
We're
global.
global. I like that answer. All right.
Uh,
Huh?
That's everybody.
That's it. Yeah. Slick T from Ohio.
Slick T from Ohio and Cope from Kentucky. Come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, really? I hope we didn't miss anyone now, because now we're like really under pressure. Because I was like, no, you missed only these two. I think we got everyone. You said PK.
Yeah, we got
F4, Grizzy Carter, Deathly Hollows. I always do it in my head. Okay. So, little few questions, fun questions that I have for you. Favorite superpower or one that you would want to possess?
Wow. Mm. Uh, uh, fly.
You want to fly. That would be very convenient with our group. I would love to just be like, oh, I'm coming to Texas or Cali or whatever. Just take off. Favorite moment of your life? I know
Wow.
there's probably a lot, but name us one or two.
My daughter being born because I was actually in the room.
Oh.
Surreal. And here's another one. Okay.
Okay.
I was in Iraq.
Okay.
At the time, my little brother, they were younger now. They're like 20 or whatever. But I was in Iraq, and I was on patrol, tired. All I wanted to do was eat and go to sleep and go inside the base. But we're still out in town, and we still needed to walk on the ground and make sure there was no IEDs there and make sure nobody stepped on them.
Right.
So we were the ones who had to go and sweep for them. So we had to walk and like look down and look at the ground for bombs. So I'm coming in, I'm tired. I have a lot of gear because I'm a journalist. So I have my bulletproof vest, my rifle, my camera, my helmet, all of that. And they would be, the Iraqi kids came up to me like, Alibaba, Alibaba, you know, from Aladdin, the black dude.
Yeah.
Alibaba. Come up to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. And they want to come up to me because, one, I'm black. Secondly, I look like I have a whole bunch of stuff, like I'm a black Santa Claus or something. And I was like, and they like pins because they like to draw.
Right.
They like to do stuff like that. So they came up to me, and they're like anybody else, and that's just like their culture. That's what they like to do. Came up to me, and I thought they're gonna ask for pins, and you know, I have on my mind that, you know, back in the States, kids are asking for Xboxes and video games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Here, it came up to me. His lips were dry and parched.
Yeah.
Chaps, this Iraqi kid, and he said water, and I was just like,
Wow.
I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry for real. Like, it's just like, it makes you think that we take so many things for granted, and here all he wants is a natural resource,
Right.
clean water, because they don't have it.
Wow.
And it just makes you appreciate life that much more.
Wow.
So that was one of my life-changing moments, to not take things for granted and to be humble.
No kidding. Wow. That is a very powerful story. Okay, one more question before rapid fire. But why do you not swear in your music?
I don't swear in my music because when I first started rapping, my mom said, you better not be cussing in your raps or whatever. And I never did. but then like when I moved out or whatever, I just never did, and I don't want to go back and edit,
Right.
and like I just don't. It doesn't come naturally out of my mouth. It doesn't come naturally out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You swear, don't get it twisted. Everybody does. I do swear, like I'm a Marine. Like we
Yeah.
swear really bad. But like the thing is like, also it's kind of like the kind of music I do.
Right.
Kind of like more inspirational stuff, or sometimes I'll get aggressive and I'll get hype and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a challenge sometimes or whatever. And I actually did a track unreleased.
Wow.
It's dirty.
Wow. Where can we get a hold of that? I bet you everyone wants that.
I want to hear that. Let me know if y'all want to hear that.
Oh, I can't wait.
See how it would sound. I mean, like,
So that's cool though, but like being in the Marines, I'm sure you can't just go casually swearing in front of anyone and stuff like that. So like that is in your day job too, I'm sure.
Public, yeah. I mean, we're supposed to be the prime example of military excellence.
Yeah.
You're professionals, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go around talking like however.
Right.
So
yeah, it's a lot of respect. A lot of respect issues.
People, nobody's perfect, and everybody swears or whatever. But when you see us in our uniform and our nice blue uniform and stuff like that, that's why we are always looked at as the best, because we carry ourselves at a higher level. We're military, see. So that's another reason, and I just never did it, and I just got used to it, and that's why I don't.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, and your daughter can listen to your music, and I do when I show my little cousins that ask about my music stuff to be able to show them your stuff and not have to worry what you said, or it is really cool. Rapid fire questions. Pew, pew, pew. All right.
What I'm drinking though, Lex.
Canada Dry. Right from Canada. Okay, so basically I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and it's going to be something or something, and you have to answer them as quick as you can, because I'm going to ask them like this. Alright. In-N-Out or Jack in the Box? Cali or Texas?
Cali.
Cute or sexy girls?
Texas.
Jay-Z or Eminem?
Jay-Z.
Fame or money?
What's that?
Fame or money?
Money. Hundreds.
Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
8 Mile or Hustle and Flow?
8 Mile.
Geek or nerd?
Geek.
Old school or new school?
Old school.
East Coast or West Coast?
I'm about to East Coast.
Timbos or high tops?
Say what?
Timbos or high tops?
Timbos.
Alright, those are my rapid fires. They're hard, eh? So I like to... Jay-Z or Eminem? That's like the hardest question ever. And I'm just like, say it!
Why would you do...
Okay, I got a few more questions for you. I know that the ladies love your music. You have a lot of female fans. And they seem to just love you. So why don't you tell all the ladies out there watching what your perfect date would look like?
Oh, ladies.
with the tongue lick. With the tongue. Oh my god. You pulled an LL Cool J right there is what you did.
Yeah, no, like, like, with women, I really like to have a good time with them. Like, honestly, I like to be, like, friends with them at the same time. Like there's, like, a romantic relationship as well as a friendship. So, like, it's kind of like some Bonnie and Clyde stuff. Like, you got, like, as long as I know, like, we have each other's back, and, like, a down chick or whatever, that's really important to me. So, like, we could do whatever. Like, we could go anywhere. Like, let's see. It really doesn't matter as long as it's gonna be as long as I'm with you.
Yeah, no, but when you find a girl that like you enjoy their company, I mean,
it really doesn't matter. It could be anywhere, but I would say it would be probably I don't know. We could just go for a walk, have a good laugh, get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Sit down at a parlor, eat some ice cream because it's something that you could just enjoy and talk about, and uh, they can see your flavor,
Ladies.
ladies.
I
So that's what I like to do. I like conversation. I like intelligent conversation, and anywhere we can do that and laugh and
right.
just relax and have fun and enjoy life and slow down because my life is fast paced.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter. It could be anywhere. That's my perfect day
That's
anywhere.
cool. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Over everything.
Yeah, that's the perfect answer. And then one last question. What can people expect from RSonic in the future?
Um, they can expect just inspiration. Um, Hopefully a good example. Hopefully a good father. I mean, because it's hard for me to answer these questions like just one dimensionally, like like music or like my
Right.
life being a Marine or whatever, because it's all
Well,
intertwined to
why don't
me.
you tell us about your music? What do you see yourself? What can the fans expect?
Wow. Um, a good story.
Mm.
A good story like the one that I told you there. I want to be able to put stories like the Iraqi boy
Mhm.
inside inside lyrics.
Mhm.
Um, and actually change somebody's thought process, because if you
Wow.
change your thoughts, you know you change your life.
Right.
um
Wow.
and
Wow. Just beautiful.
that's what it is. So I just want to be able to influence and inspire people to do great things through my music, and that's what they can expect in the next half a decade.
Wow. Yeah.
um yeah.
Wow. I'm inspired. And then what is the best advice you could give anyone who is has a dream that they want to carry out, who's trying to accomplish something big in their life? What should you tell them?
Well, I just heard this thing from one of my mentors at work, one of the older Marines. He told me this, and I'm going to start implementing it too. And because it's hard, a lot of times you'll have life, and people will down you and tell you about stereotypes or say you can't do it because you're a black person, a white person, a girl, a guy. They'll tell you you can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
He told me persistence beats resistance.
Woo!
If you keep doing it, they're not they'll and they you show them that you have heart, you'll make it to the top.
They'll
Keep doing it.
persist. Wow, that is really cool. Cause yeah, everyone really teaches resistance, and that's one thing that you don't hear often is just be persistent, and they will they will follow with you. It is true. So thanks for hanging out with me, Ray. Um, oh, wait, now you're all frozen. Oh no, no, we're good. And yeah, you're good. And all of our Sonic's links are down below. His mixtapes, his Twitter, his YouTube, his Facebook, his email. It's all there. December Gang's links are down there too. So you guys definitely need to check out our Sonic and his music. Keep in touch with him. He talks to his fans. He supports everyone. So really, really take the time out of your day and go say what up. And he'll be there too. And
Say it.
next,
Should we say it in like 3, 2, 1?
huh?
Should we say it in like 3, 2, 1? Should we say it? Hopefully we get it right at the same time.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. December
December gang.
gang over everything. Yes. We were like, I was like, oh no. I thought either that or dang, we doing things, and I was like, oh no, which one's he gonna say? Um. Okay. So. Yes, that is everything. I think. Should we announce the next member, the next interviewed member? Because we did it the last one, or should we make him wait?
We should. Hey, all right. I'm gonna make the announcement right now. The next interviewed member will be. It's like.
Ah, you gotta wait for that. We gotta get 15 subs before we can tell you. Alright, so thanks, Ray. Peace out, homie.
Peace.
Okay, we're good. And stop this. Stop recording.